He's in talks to fire campaign manager. Well, he's probably in those talks every single day by people who want to be campaign manager.
Yeah, I think that this.
I think it's shenanigans.
Yeah, there's a lot of people need to understand who are new to this. I was pretty new to this. You've been obviously doing it a lot longer than me. But what people who are new to following this, not that, believe me, I get a lot wrong. I'm not trying to like lord over people.
We all do.
Yeah, but a lot of times you'll see stuff like this floated. That's what they'll say. Oh, Kamala Harris has definitely bringing on this VP or that VP, and really there was
reports say that Ilhan Omar had a lesbian affair.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And nobody actually,
with Mitch McConnell's wife.
Yeah. And what's weird is like, this, again, I don't want to like disparage Disclosed TV, but it says it's from Daily Mail. Where? Like, I don't
have a problem with Disclosed TV, but it's like hit or miss. It's sort of like what's that one channel that says like reports,
I can't remember one. Breaking 911 or whatever.
And it's like no, not Breaking 911. They're actually more reliable. But there's one that's clearly like a Dem plant page, okay. And I follow them, and they'll say like the zaniest shit. Reports are that Trump just went blind or something like that.
Oh, really?
And like 90% of the time, everything they say is bullshit, and it's literally just clickbait.
So if this, let's just say, okay, let's say, here's the Daily Mail article from 4 hours ago where Roger Stone says, Trump firing his top aides. I counted 28.9 flat out inaccuracies in just this story. Why doesn't it have Ukrainian and TikTok registered lobbyist Kellyanne Conway on the byline since she actually wrote it? So it seems like this may be more misinformation.
I have a feeling there's a good chance this is bullshit. It was probably paid for by the Kamala campaign.
Yeah, let's explore this. Why people are liking this campaign. I think just because it's what we do for a living. Part of the reason is that I feel like, and I said this yesterday, and stupid Kamala HQ clipped it and put it up like, hardcore Trump supporters are turning their backs on Trump.
Yeah, I got a couple of messages about that, by the way.
Yeah. All I said is that Trump isn't hitting it as hard as he was in 2016. That's an irrefutable truism. Like,
yeah, but keep it in context. It's like, yeah, he's not lashing out as much. He's more measured. I actually appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think
he does need to meme it up more. I do agree with you on that. But being more linear, especially in debates and stuff like that, is very important.
Yeah, I think the people who are biting on this, firing his campaign management team, which, by the way, I think we could both agree, Trump is of course capable of doing. He is wanted.
You're fired.
Yeah. He's literally his catchphrase. So he could fire them during this live stream and make us both look bad. But like,
it would be hilarious though, so it doesn't really matter.
It would be like on Monday when we were streaming and we're like, I wonder if he's gonna tweet. Whoa! He just tweeted like 25 times. I think there is a bit. We've talked about this. There's a lot of black pill on the Trump side. Weak-minded individuals who have very short-term memories, very emotional memories,
and incapable of registering polling data.
Correct.
Dude, if Trump had this sort of polling data in 2016, then you wouldn't have a 99% chance for Hillary Clinton on the little New York Times counter that slowly went to the other side on election night. It would be more like, it's a toss-up. We have no clue. It's 50-50.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. If Trump had been only trailing by 1 going into 2016 election, you and I would be like, he's going to win in a blowout.
It would have been a bloodbath.
Yeah. And by the way, it's like people forgot that Trump supporters don't pick up the phone for pollsters. and Trump supporters aren't enthusiastically clicking on internet links to tell the government who they're voting for.
Well, they'll pick up the phone, but then the poll says, "Oh, would you like to take a poll?" Fuck you, you're fake news.
Yeah, take a pull up your ass. Like that. It's like people have forgotten that's who Trump voters are, and also people have forgotten how, just like news used to be news used to cover the news, right? That used to be, I mean, I guess a long time
Some
ago.
of our younger viewers don't remember when the news was just the news.
Yeah.
And you had Dan Rather and shit like that.
They actually used to cover the news. Now because thanks to the 24-hour news cycle, they create the news. Well, much in the same way that polls used to be somewhat directional. They were never factual, but they could be directional. I believe that polls in 2024 are pure content. They exist solely to create clickbait articles that say, shocking new poll says Gen Z women are supporting this candidate.
I disagree. I think that the polling firms themselves generally attempt to be accurate, because then their polling firm gets kudos if they're right. I think that it's the analysis and spin by the political class and the legacy media that's the problem. So like, let's say that there's 4 polls today in the general election, and you've got Trump +1, a tie, another tie, Kamala up 5. Which one are they going to talk about?
Right.
Kamala
That's
up
fair.
5.
That's fair. And a good example of that is the rhetoric this morning going around that Florida's in play for Kamala. Like, on what plan? Like, look at this. Donald Trump might lose Florida as new poll shows Kamala Harris closing in.
And I was look, there's more propaganda on this image. You've got a nice smiley Harris.
Yeah.
Probably
angry Trump.
Probably, brushed on her neck. And then Trump, looking angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do this all the time. It's psychosomatic almost.
And you see, Tim Young, lulls, false, cat turd. No, Newsweek is not a news organization. What is this garbage? Absolute gaslighting. This is what the Kamala campaign wants.
Did you see, by the way, I've got to bring this up. Did you see with the Time magazine cover that looks awfully like Maoist propaganda, how they airbrushed her neck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they removed the wrinkles on her neck.
Yeah.
To make her look, well, not attractive, but at least not younger, hideous, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. I think ultimately what the Kamala propaganda machine is working. But who it's working on is Trump pundits. You see all this crazy infighting. I had some guy who's like a mega guy yesterday having a complete meltdown about the Kamala HQ clip saying that I'm not a Trumper. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I've been openly supporting Trump for 10 years. He's like, no, you're just a DeSantimp. You're a DeSantis simp. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, and he's like a large, personality. And I was like, what is going on? And
they're trying to cause us to fight one another because they can't fight us if we stand together. That's the long and short. This is all out of desperation. Everything that you see right now is smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, Styx is 100% right. Now,
and we can't take the bait. The stakes are too high. On taxes, on the border, on literally everything. We could end up with World War III under a Kamala Harris leadership. The stakes are far too high. And I don't usually say that because I'm like, it don't matter who wins.
Right.
The only other time that I've really cared was, Trump defeating Hillary, because Hillary was generally batshit. Kamala's more batshit than that, worries me even more. Biden was like, okay, I don't like that he won, but I don't think he's going to start a world war or something like that unless he accidentally presses a little red button.
Yeah, he falls asleep on it. You could see like...
What a nice pillow, man.
Yeah.
And it's the nuclear football.
Yeah. What people need to pay attention to is not the fake news about Trump's campaign. It's stuff like what Scott Presler is doing. And I'm trying to find the infographic. The number of Republicans here. Pennsylvania is Trump country. This is just in July voter registration change. Trump plus 21,000, Kamala plus 5,000. Like,
don't get complacent though, because some of those might be strategic Democrats that are registering as Republicans in order to skew the numbers. Assume that you're behind everywhere.
Correct. I agree. But what I'm saying is this is what Trump people should be focused on. That's why, like, I started the Trump tailgates for Trump thing, which is going to launch.
By the way, I'm pretty sure his official campaign website actually has a link to that basic premise.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay.
I believe he has taken up that idea. Like it encourages you to like throw a party and stuff like that.
Oh, I love that. Good. Yeah.
On their donation page.
Good. Yeah. I think we have to register more voters. We have to get people, because the premise that Kamala Harris is going to get 60 million votes. It's not like
Easy.
people. Yeah. It's not like people aren't going to vote for her. So I do want to be careful.
We have to overcome ballot printers going burr in at least a few states.
Yeah.
We have to overcome other election shenanigans, and also overcome the fact that the entire media complex and big tech are completely on her side. Like Donald Trump has kind of Elon Musk. In big tech, that's the only thing he has.
Yeah.
And he kind of sort of has Fox News, but that's about it. And they're fair-weathered friends.
Yeah, and Fox isn't going to flip any voters anyway.
Yeah, nobody cares.